I'm out on a base run today. It is a cold Michigan winter's morning, but honestly a little warmer than it has been. I think it was 24 degrees Fahrenheit when I left my house a couple minutes ago. To get this one done, I'm running in the Hoka Speedgoat 5s today. Definitely one of my favorite choices to run in the snow. Oh, all right, I gotta get back into this one. Yeah, we'll chit chat periodically throughout this workout. Oh, not exactly sure how far I'm gonna go today. I'm guessing around an hour-ish, somewhere in that ballpark. All right, I'll talk to you more in a minute. This year, starting out, I'm doing a lot more base training. The only marathon that I'm registered for so far this year is the Chicgao Marathon. Oh, and if you guys are familiar with Chicago, I booked a hotel at the Silversmith. It was not my first choice, but I was kind of late getting around. It seemed to be the only thing that was available, and it wasn't cheap. It's not like I got a discount. I think still overall, you know, it runs around, oh my gosh, $400 to $500 a night to stay there. But I was curious. You know, the website made it look pretty decent, but if you guys are familiar, how is the Silversmith to stay in? I kind of read a few mixed things afterwards about, I think it's the L train that might run close, that can make a bit of noise. I don't know. Fingers crossed that'll be a decent place to stay. Now, I won't start an official training block for Chicago until the middle of June, so it's going to look a lot different than it does today. But between now and then, I'm going to take the opportunity to do a lot more strength training, which I've already incorporated, and I'm going to do a lot of base building, and not so much speed work, at least not in my running shoes, because historically that's when I've gotten injured, is when I've added in a lot of speed training. Doesn't mean I'm not going to do some things, it's just I'll probably do more things on my stationary bike to help build my VO2 max, and I'll wait until, you know, June before I really start to incorporate, you know, some of those interval sessions and things like that. Whew. It doesn't look it, but I'm actually running up a bit of a hill right now. Oh, it's gotten me breathing a little hard. Oh, that's not a bad thing. Looks like I'm running about a 20-minute mile pace at the moment. I don't know if I'll keep that up. Maybe I'll go a little faster, maybe I'll go slower. Not really worried about that today, because again, I'm just logging some miles. Somewhat of a unintended consequence today with the snow and the ice. And there's a lot of ice, especially black ice, out on the road today, is it's forcing me to run, you know, a little slower, but more importantly, kind of more upright. And goodness, that feels pretty good. I've struggled with, you know, tendonitis around my sit bone for a long time, since last summer, and kind of running like this, I'm not really feeling it today. So thumbs up on that. So I'm coming up on my cat's vet. Oh, they do such a good job with their cats. What a great looking building too. Poor Sparty. He's had such a terrible time with his teeth. I didn't know this, but cats can get a disease where the body wants to basically reabsorb their teeth, and so the roots get rotted out, all that kind of thing. And you know, Sparty's no spring chicken. He's about 10 years old, I think. But I ended up having him pull basically all of his teeth from the canines, back, both front and bottom, the other day. But he is doing way better. That poor cat was in so much pain. I'm glad to have him back. You know, pretty much to his old self. Although now he has to eat wet food all the time. Whereas before, he wouldn't even touch it. Even with his bad teeth. All he ever wanted was that dry food, but now he's made the switch. And he's a much happier cat. Oh, zigzagging all over the road because of traffic today. Whew. Alright, so that one is done and in the books. Stop my watch. Looks like hour and 14 minutes. Yeah, moderate effort. Feeling okay today. Just kind of normal. As I rate the run on my Garmin. Oh, it's taking a minute to save. Adjust the camera here just a little bit. Maybe bring you guys down a little closer so you can hear me. 8 miles, 8.1 miles today. 9:09 minute mile pace. Oh, all right. So that one is done. It's in the books. I think a pretty decent base run effort today. I couldn't really ask for much more than that. You know, just enjoying a good winter's day in my Hoka Speedgoat 5s. Again, one of my favorite winter running shoes. All right, you guys. Hey, thanks for making it to the end of the video. I hope you enjoyed it. I enjoyed making it for you. As always, run tall, run strong, be kind to one another. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time right here on Run Tall with Tim. Whew, I need a drink. Man, it is so cold. It's hard to talk. You guys know how that is. If you live in a cooler climate like I do, you guys know how your face gets kind of frozen. Makes it difficult to talk or to laugh or anything for that matter. Whew. All right, we'll see you guys later. Change of plans. So I have, before I go in and shower and do all that kind of good stuff, stretch out, I'm going to run down to the store here real quick after I drop a letter off in my mailbox. Kim had asked me yesterday if I could make a batch of chocolate chip cookies. And it's a recipe that my sister shared with me over the holidays. And they are amazing. They are probably the best chocolate chip cookies I've ever had. And Kim too. So I got all the ingredients and all that kind of stuff, but the recipe makes like 3 dozen cookies or something ridiculous like that. Way more than what we need. So I was cutting the recipe down, cutting it in half. And I miscalculated and didn't put in enough flour. And so the cookies are flat. I mean, they are flat and they taste terrible. They're just awful. So I was going to make a second batch to try to redeem myself, but I didn't have enough butter to do that. So I'm going to run down to the store and pick up a little butter so that I can make a new batch of chocolate chip cookies. And like I said, maybe redeem myself a little bit. Kim is far better cook than I am. She bakes better than I do. But it's just something I wanted to do for her. It's just kind of a treat, give her a bit of a break. And I failed miserably, so we're gonna try it again a little bit later today after I go down and pick up the ingredients that I need, fill up my car with gas so that I'll be ready to go for the week. As many of you know, if you've been on the channel for a while, you know that I am providing some daycare for my granddaughter Isla, and so I go pick her up in the mornings, and I want to make sure that I got gas in my car to be able to do that. All right, enough about all of that. This is not a professional operation, my channel. This is just what happens on a day-to-day basis. So if you guys are into that kind of thing, you know, I invite you to subscribe to the channel, and let's talk about what you guys are doing in your lives, because I find it interesting. I find it interesting. And you guys have got some really great subscribers. We have a really terrific Run Tall family. You guys have all been really supportive throughout this journey, and I have no plans to stop anytime soon. I did go dark for a little while as I've been transitioning with watching my granddaughter and so on, and just having the time and the energy level to produce videos. So we're getting back into it. We're getting back into it. So come on along and join us for the journey, and share what's happening with you in the comment section below. All right. With that, I hope you guys are having a great day. And I'm going to go down and get some butter. We'll see you later. Oh my goodness. Woo.